Hey, it's me again, and today I want to work on a few things around the paper formatting and citations, because I know that that's kind of a sticky wicket for a lot of people, so I'm going to try to make this kind of easy. I like to view papers, again, as a courtroom drama, where you have an opening statement where there's no evidence and an introduction to your paper, which has no evidence. And then the conclusion, which you don't have any evidence, is the same as the closing argument, in which you don't have any evidence. So you want to keep that in mind. Those are the bookends that open and close the courtroom drama, but nobody's dragging in witnesses during that time. So you want to, go into your introduction, whatever your paper is about, and you want to have your three main prongs. Those three things that are in your thesis statement are going to be the three topics of the three individual paragraphs. And you want to be thinking along the lines of about a 2/3 your voice, 1/3 support. So you're going to talk a little bit about why legalization of marijuana has been a really good thing for the state of California, because it has given the elderly an opportunity to get off all of the medications that they have. And so you're going to talk about that, just your opinion, your thoughts, whatever it is, your argument. And then, bam, you have support from somebody else who's an expert who knows more than you. And then you say a little bit more about the big pharma and how it's used to taking advantage of the elderly, but now the elderly have more control over their own, billing and medical pharmaceutical expenses. And bam, you give another quote. That's what you want to do. You want to think about, okay, I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to support it from somebody who knows more than I do. And then I'm going to say a little bit more, and then I'm going to have somebody else support it. And then you move on to the next paragraph and you do the same thing like that. And so if you think along the lines of, I should be shooting for a minimum of 5 quotes, because you don't want to have too many, that will really, again, embolden you and give you the opportunity to make a point and score points with the experts, right? Because that's what they're like. At a courtroom drama, you say, well, this, this, and this, and then you bring the expert to come in who says, that's exactly right. The blood splatter had to go up the wall from a left-handed person, not from a right-handed person. And then you've proven your point. So every paper, that's what you're about. You're about proving your point, which means one thing. Ignore whatever you learned in high school about asking a question in the introduction. Dumbest idea ever. Your job in a paper is to prove a point or make me think that there's a possibility that you might be correct. The moment you ask a question, now your reader is answering a question. You're supposed to be answering the question, not them. You're supposed to be laying out your plan and then chopping it away with evidence. So get rid of the idea of asking a question. First of all, you don't know your reader. For example, I had somebody write a paper about, don't you think that that abortion on any level should be illegal because it's murder? Well, you don't know me, and you don't know that I'm a California feminist. So now what you have done is you have inadvertently put us on separate sides of the issue. You have inadvertently made me an adversary now because you have drawn my opinion into the mix. Not what you want to do. It's a little bit like when OJ tried on those gloves. Okay, so wipe that off the board. Don't ask a question. And again, the one thing that attorneys all know in the courtroom, they never ask a question they don't know the answer to, which is why the putting on the gloves was such a bad thing for the OJ trial, because they didn't know the answer to that question and they got burned. So don't ask questions. Come in, be strong, have a voice, support it with people who are smarter than us, and then you will be great. And then your conclusion, again, ends with a bang. Same thing. No questions at the end of the conclusion. So I hope that's helpful, and we will continue to move on. I hope that you are enjoying these tips and tricks, and you can let me know what you think. Have a great day. Bye.